If it is or if it ain't, it's going to come out.
Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Miracle Sims, and you're listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It's December the 9th, 2021, and today the topic is Fullness of Joy. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Thursday. I hope that you all enjoyed your Wednesday yesterday. My Wednesday went fine. It felt like it was like an ongoing thing. I think because maybe I had a few hours of rest after I did the juice, and then right after that I did an interview that you all should be able to hear tomorrow. Unfortunately, I didn't write down the podcast name, but you guys should, I guess, see some posts either maybe today or something like that about the episode that's going live tomorrow. And yeah, it was an awesome conversation. The host name was Kyra, and yeah, but I just don't want to misquote the name of her podcast, so just be on the lookout for those ads really soon. It was an awesome conversation, and I hope that you guys are blessed by it. Speaking of interviews, y'all know that tomorrow's Friday, and you know, a episode of God, Sex, and Love, the talk show, will be airing. Tomorrow's episode will be featuring Miss Giselle. You all should know Miss Giselle by now. I've been on her platform a couple of times thus far. She is the host of the Pearls of Wisdom podcast. And she also, do I still have her information in my things here? Take a look. Yeah, no. There we go. Pearls of a Great Price Empowerment Services on Facebook is one of her endeavors as well. Since the last time I spoke with her, she became an author, right? So she has a couple of publications out as well. So congratulations to her. Unfortunately, when we were having our chat, because y'all know, sometimes we do pre-recorded episodes on GSL. So I talked to her maybe like last month, and it just, because of so many people that I've talked to, it's been kind of backed up or whatever. And so, needless to say, her first interview with me is going live this Friday, tomorrow at 7 p.m., on the GSL platforms, YouTube. I'm going to share them to Facebook because I've just stopped trying to upload them to Facebook because it's just been giving me issues. So, yeah, that's what's going on with that. Just to speak of the elephant in the room, just in case, it's been an interesting morning this morning because, well, one, my little man is up, so you may hear him in the background. I don't know, but that's one thing. And it's been interesting because I was in the living room area earlier doing my prayer meditation and everything. And at some point, he was back here singing and all this type of stuff. And it was just very interesting, like, listening to him. Again, he's 3. And so the little things he's saying or the things that he's singing and all that is very interesting to hear. Yeah, so I'm right here near him, so you guys may hear him as well. And so there you guys go. I'm hustling from home, and so just to let you all know that's what's going on. If you can hear him. But anyway, let me go ahead and get into the juice, y'all. So this morning, as I was listening to the prayer and meditation, it was all about joy and everything like that. And I think the phrase "fullness of joy" was standing out to me this morning. That, as well as a couple of other thoughts, were standing out as well. But when I read the verses centered around fullness of joy, those are the ones that resonated with me. And here we are. So the first verse I want to share this morning is Psalm 16 and 11. It says, "You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." So yeah, friends, apparently my son has fullness of joy this morning as well. I promise you guys, I think you all can hear him, so that's why I want to just go ahead and acknowledge it, so you guys won't be like, what's going on? But anywho, yes, fullness of joy, y'all. Um, you know, like I'm saying here, like, it's saying, "You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." I mean, this is what God has for us, right? He has this unspeakable joy, this joy that God goes beyond understanding, like, I guess, like the peace in some ways, right? And so, yeah, it's just very interesting to think about that, right? Because I think, again, when we think about joy, or we think about any of those things, I guess in God we see that it's on another level. It's beyond our own understanding, and so that's just something to reflect on today. John 15 and 11, it says, "These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be full." Again, I mean, you kind of want God's joy, again, I believe that it does surpass our understanding, right? It surpasses any idea of what we think of joy. So yes, in the spirit of me keeping going, let me just go ahead and keep going before I get more commentary here. John 16 and 24, it says, "Until now, you have asked nothing in my name. Ask and you will receive, that your joy may be full." I mean, I've talked to you about this before, asking things in Jesus' name, asking things according to his will. That's what we should be doing, right? And so, with that being said, the word tells us that repeatedly, that we, that is something that we should do. And yeah, I guess in this verse right here, it's just reiterating that, when we ask, we'll receive, and be full of joy. You guys can go deeper with this concept, y'all. Again, my apologies for my son in the background. I would stop him, but at the same time, it would be a whole process for me to go out there and tell him to be quiet. So anywho, basically, you guys can go deeper with this idea of, the fullness of joy, the type of joy that God has versus our own. And I believe that the Go Deeper section, the verses that are in the Go Deeper section, kind of gives a good, at least a sneak peek at this idea of God's joy, right? The Bible verse of today is Philippians 4 and 6. It says, "Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God." Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this jumbled up, joyful singing little boy Juice this morning. And, thank you so much for listening. And I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow if the Lord's will. Bye-bye.
Uh-oh. There's no time to get my nails done. Oh, I know. I went to unwindselfcare.com and got my 100% nail polish strips. Thanks, Unwind Self Care.